So in this video we're going to talk about how to use the crypto market scanner. As soon as it beeps, you're going to get this little thing here. You want to make sure, by the way, that you click this change button, and here this is fine, 5 minutes. This little percentage change thing is cool, 10% is fine. I like to put the minimum volume here at 10 Bitcoin so that way I don't get any ugly charts. And you could trade in all three of these currencies. Just maybe, select the one that you have, unless you want to, split them up. I had to split them up into 3 categories. So you just do whatever ones you have. And then here I also can exclude coins like this. So if I see a chart and I know it's just like an ugly chart, I'm going to exclude it. Alright. Now, I also checked only the ones that I have here. These are different websites. And I only use these 3, the Hitbit, Cryptopia, and Bittrex. These 3 here, I don't know if I can even sign up for them. I think they're like something super special. So once this happens, you're going to click this, and it's going to take you to this other website called Coinigy. So you got to have a little account there. And so this coin, as you can see, it's basically a brand new coin, just started today, and it's got 2 bars. And so this is what I would consider an ugly chart. So all I'm gonna do is NGC. I'm gonna go to this thing here. I'm gonna put a little comma here for NGC. So we're never gonna see that again. All right. Now let's just go ahead and wait for a second for this to reload. Let's take a look in the meantime at a good chart. So this is another ugly chart, as you can see. Doesn't look good. Ugly chart. Okay, this one's a nice chart. Look at that. So you want to zoom out nice and far. Obviously it still looks good. Zoom in a little bit. Try to line this up. You're going to put a bar right here on the lowest point. The lowest point of everything. As you can see, they had a pretty decent reaction off of this bar. So it's a pretty good indicator that it's an important price. Down here at about 6.5, you're going to put a little alert. So that way, if the price drops down, it'll give you an alert. Let's go check this one out. XTZ Ethos, or Ethereum. So this one, and that's all you have to do. Just kind of put the alert and then just go away. Now over here, and this is actually a very trusted trading coin of mine that I made a whole bunch of money off of. And basically, right here, it's kind of like it's really hard to get to the bottom of this. But if I zoom out far enough, I can see, just a little bit. So it's basically so far low. Even just buying right now would probably be a good idea. Like, it's probably not going to drop down even further. But here's the thing. If it does drop down even further at like 52 right here, that's a good place to buy. So you buy it at 52, sell it at 57. Anyway, it's really hard to do this one because it's just so low. So I'm gonna try to put, maybe I'll buy like I'll take a little bite. I'll take a little nibble right now. Right at 55, I think I can just safely buy here at 55. I think it's so low that I'm just gonna actually buy this real quick. And it kind of went to 53 right now, so I'll put my order in here. So in order to do that, basically what I had to do is I came back here to the letter. Instead of clicking on this, I clicked this, and it took me directly to it. Now that I'm here, I'm going to click on this button right here. I'll make sure that I'm in the limit section here. I'm going to click the best ask button. I'm going to go to the price, and I'm going to change this to like 53. So that way I can get in on this if it goes to 53. I'm gonna for some reason I don't have any available Ethereum to spend. But I already have an order here at 52, so I mean, I guess it's chill. Yeah, because I already bought this at 55. This trade, basically, what I'm trying to say right now is the trade that I want to make right now already happened. So I bought this here at 55 for a total of 1.6 Ethereum, and I'm planning to sell it when it gets to 62 for 1.78. So basically I'm gonna make like 0.02 Ethereum, and of course if we calculate that 0.02 Ethereum, let's just say it's $600 or something, it's about $12. It's not that much, but that's because I'm only putting in a little bit of money here. If it does indeed drop to 52, I'll just make more. But anyway, so again, here's the process. So you're going to click on, say, this one, take you to the chart. Now you're going to look at the chart and you're going to see what's happening. Obviously, it just rebounded from this low point right here. So basically, the best thing that could happen right now is one of two. Basically, it could either start to zigzag here. Again, there's 3 indicators you want to look for. So here's the line, and it kind of is capping here. So it might start zigzagging. If it zigzags a few times, you're going to want to buy at the low point. Alright. Other thing it could start doing is probably just, do something like this. It'll kind of come back to, this level or something. Something like that. And then at that point, you're just going to want to wait for it to break this line. Okay, so that's important. So you're going to draw your line right here, and what you're hoping for is for it to go down around here. So you're going to go put a little alert for 350. So that'll be nice. And of course, you don't want to buy here. I guess you could buy here if you want to. So try to buy in here, try to get in a few different points here. So set a little bit here, a little bit more here, and a little bit more here, a lot there. So it's going to be kind of like this. Maybe you can take like a little snack here if you really want to, but it's mostly like this is a good place to buy, right around here. Right around your line and under it. So here's your line. Just look at it nice. Just gonna whoosh. It goes down here. This is where you're gonna want to buy. Buy a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit there. See if you can get any bait. Now it'll probably just come. It'll come up to here. This is where it's gonna come back to, right here. So you're gonna want to sell here. Sell like 80. Oops. Sell like most of it here, maybe half or something, and then try to sell a little bit more here. Okay, so basically what just happened with this chart is notice this base right here, this little line right there, where it kind of dipped a little bit. Actually, what's more important is this one. This one right here. You see how it kind of came here and then just went up like that? It's like a little check mark. So that's kind of your line. And notice how it just came back to the line. Right? It's always going to come down. You buy around here. And then it just comes back to your line. In this case, it actually shot up like over here. So that's cool and all. It kind of came back to this line. But anyway, so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for price drop back to your line. When you buy right around here or right around here, if you can get it even lower. Let's look at another one. I think this is the same one I was just looking at. Let's try one of these that I have already open. As you can see, just waiting for this to come down here. Let's take a look at this one. This is an ugly chart, so I don't want to trade this. CMP. CO. Okay. Basically, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm trying to set my bid down here and hoping that it just gets there, you know. If it does, you make money. So here's a zigzagger. So I'm waiting until it hits this 5, and then I'm just gonna sell it 6. Of course, it might drop. That's the thing, is it might just start falling if it goes there. But you know, it's always gonna come back to your line anyway. So just sell here. So you always want to buy at the low points. This is another zigzagger kinda, but it kinda dropped a little bit. I could have bought it here actually at 58, but I'm kind of worried because see, I want to get the low price of 55, not 58. 58 cuts into your profits, you know. If you don't get it the low, you cut into your profits, so might as well just kind of skip it. Not even worth your time. A nice zigzagger. I want to try to get in here at 19 if I can. So I'm going to try to go to the website here. So I click this. This is another website, Cryptopia. I have 0.27 Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click price. I'm going to set my price at 19. I'm going to click this. And let's just put in, 0.15. I'll put in 0.015 Bitcoin. And boom, I'm done. So now we just have to wait and see if this happens. So what I did here is I'm gonna move this to my top window here. This is where I keep all my sales, and over here I'll close this one, and then we're gonna move this into the second layer here, which is gonna contain all the charts. So you can map them together. One here, these are the same, these are the same, these are those, this is that, this is that, this is that, this is that, and this is that. You just want to check this every so often. And yeah, so this looks really good here. I'm going to try and buy in also at 19.5. So I'll put in just a little bit at 19.5 just to see if I can get anything out of this. So 0.06 just to make sure that I could cover that minimum cost of 0.05. So I'm gonna have one little bit right there, and that'll be it, because I don't want to put in too much here. So yeah, so that was what I did. You saw I moved the chart here to the second layer, and I moved this one to the top layer. So here we have the same exact chart, which hopefully it'll give me a signal if it goes down to, 0.45. I'll say 0.45. You tell me if this thing fucking crashes through the roof, and I'll buy. Because look how much volume is being traded right now. If I can get in at 55 here, dude, that'd be really good. Let me try to get in here at 55. I already have it here set for 52. My bad. Alright, so this is the only exciting one, this onion. Let's take a look at the onion real quick. So some lucky bugger got in at 19.8. Some lucky bugger. So I'm here at 19.5. Now I'm looking also at the number here of amount of onions being sold. So as you can see, there's, you know, 600 onions here, about 700 here, and how many people are really selling this? So there's 1,000 that just got sold. That lowered the price. You also want to sort of look at this right here, where you can see the amount of onions being bought and sold. So here was this guy sold at 20. So this will tell you what the lowest price so far has been, and it looks like it was 1990. No, not really crazy numbers like I'm thinking. So let me see if I can buy in at 20 here. That might be a good idea, man. I'm just gonna try to buy in. Here, I'll cancel my 1950, and I'll buy in at 1. Yeah. Just buy in at 1 here at 20. See if it happens. Cause they're selling 22s. I really want to get, look at that, 20. If I can get in there, man, really nice. Because you can see there's a lot of buyers, and there's not that many sellers. So this price is gonna go back up because it's hitting the bottom here. You know, as soon as it hits the bottom, it's gonna go back up. And yeah, it would be nice if I could get 19.5 or 1900. So I put in an order there for that, just to kind of see if I can get in on that. And if I can, if I can get some 19s, I think it's gonna drop like crazy. But here, I'll put this in for 19. Make sure that I'm buying all this shit. There. So now I got 2 orders lined up. One at 20, one at 19. So hopefully this just happens. Yeah, anyway. So that was my onion right here. I did have another thing go off, so hopefully this kind of cleared some things up. You know, draw your little line. I'm buying here. This is the leveling point. See, this is the only time where I would want to buy right here at the line, because I'm pretty sure that it's just gonna zigzag back and forth, like, at least one more time. You know, it's done it so many times that what are the chances of it doing it one more time? Pretty decent. Like, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's tons of flips back and forth. Like, we're looking at an hour. If you look at this in 15 minutes, you'll see that it's basically like really crazy. This is just being going up and down, up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and down and down, and up 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 and down, and up. It's just gonna keep doing that, right? Okay, one more. No, we already looked at that. So those are the 2 main pieces that you want to look at. There was one more type of trade that you could do, but let's see if we can find something like that. Oh yeah, so right here. So if I kind of move this over here, we're gonna see this happening. So we're gonna sort of draw from the top of this. This is sort of like a little outbreak, right? So as soon as it drops to about half, it's a good time to sort of buy in real quick on the first pullback here. And as you can see, it's just going to return to the top here, and then it does some dropping. Let's see if we can find another better example with less clutter. Yeah, so that's a good one right here. This one had a little outbreak here, here to there, and this is the halfway point. So you just put your buy order right here, and it's gonna probably come back, you know, to here. I wouldn't expect it to go like this. This was just unexpected. This was extra. But that's another reason why you don't want to sell 100% right here. You don't want to sell 100% here. Sell like 80%. Sell 80% right here. And then just keep 20% just in case it goes up. Good strat. Okay, so those are the 3 types of trades again, and it's pretty fun.